I'm Jim Scullion. I'm the CEO of Bunchball. Historically, founders usually don't want to move aside, okay? They want to run the company. But if you are a founder, you should absolutely, this is your baby. This company's your baby. You thought of it, you incubated it, it's really important to you. And what do you want most? You want it to be a successful company. So like Steve Jobs working with Tim Cook, okay? They made a great team. Steve Jobs being the visionary, Tim Cook being the operating guy that ran the day-to-day operations, okay? If you're an early stage entrepreneur and you're the founder, there's a point where the company and your experience, the company has probably surpassed your experience of running, for you to run it every day. And so at that point, you should be looking to augment your team and bring in a complementary person to help you grow the business. And that does, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's not always easy to find the perfect fit. The founder that usually is the CEO as the company is going through, inception, the genesis of the company through some phase, has a vision for the company. That individual, first of all, should have an aligned vision with the CEO that they choose or help choose as part of being the board, that they're going in similar directions, but the CEO is going to bring some different thoughts and different views of how to really go and grow the business and scale it. The founder really needs to really understand and accept what is the best role for them in the company that can help the company be successful. A lot of times, an example in Bunchball with Rajat Paharia, who's just brilliant visionary and the pioneer of gamification, is that Rajat knows that he is a product visionary. He's a great spokesperson for the company. He's an absolute great evangelist for gamification and for Bunchball. He is a really great face for the company. And so he and I sat down and discussed, what does he want to do? What role does he want to play? He says, Jim, I want you to go run the day-to-day operations of this business and do what you do best, and let me go do what I do best, and let me help move this industry forward. Because when you're founding a company, usually you have a nascent industry, right, that needs nourishment, needs someone to bring it forward. So these founders can be absolutely great at evangelizing and moving the market forward. And if that individual can accept that and set aside that they're not running the company day to day, but they're doing the best thing for the company and what they like to do, and they have to like it. And if they do like it, they're going to be just fantastic at it, and then it becomes a partnership. I'll be quite blunt, and
Please do.
CEOs a lot of times say, I don't want the founder involved, okay? Truthfully, these are guys that are proven, and they'll say, I actually am being brought into this company and I want to run it the way I want to run it, okay? The ones that can absolutely, the ones that are, I think, very experienced, very confident, will say there's a role for the founder. So what the CEO needs to do is really understand and get to know the founder and say, this is how we can complement each other to move this company forward. And we need to be in sync and we need to cooperate. And the fact is, I'll take the shoulder, I'll take all the pressure that comes with running the company and delivering the results, and you need to go do whatever you do best to complement what I'm doing. And so what a CEO should do is describe what the founder's role should be and see if it's a fit. And sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. So fortunately, you're speaking to someone that has worked with now 4 founders, and we figured out how the roles will play out, and no founder has left. They have stayed with me, and most of the time we have a great exit together. So the CEO needs to make sure that they can really leverage the strength of that founder, because the founder has some real personality in this new market that they're going after. They've been the pioneer. They've been the thought leader. Leverage that.